So we walk quite a ways, long ways actually, and you'll notice it's all woods, and then you come to this, which is a clear cut. This is, I don't know how old this would be, but what they do is they come in here and they log all these trees for wood, obviously, that you can buy in the store and lumber stores and stuff. But when they do that, they call this a clear cut. They replant after they clear it all out, take the logs out, all the wood that they need, and then they replant. And when they replant, that's what attracts the moose and the animals for all the fresh new greens that they plant. So it's kind of a good thing that they do this. You get all the trees out that are like growing close together, and then you just replant, recycle. So I don't know how old this one is. Like I said, I don't know, probably 5-6 years. Looks like back in there the trees are growing up a fair bit, and over in here a fair bit. Could be a couple years old. I don't know the cycle, but what I do know is it is great for wild animals after they do this and they replant. Benefits everybody, even the land. It really helps. So when you're at the lumber store, think about the clear cuts. They do that all the time here in New Brunswick because the province is probably 85% bush. So it's a good place to do that. But it's a great place to replant to help the animals and the environment. Just want to give you a couple little tips. If you're walking in the bush, especially by yourself, you want one of these. These are absolutely insane. This is Motorola. Again, I don't get paid by Motorola. They work amazing. I was just, picked up 3 of these with a charger on Kijiji Marketplace, one of those, for $40. Okay? I am probably 5.5 to 6 kilometers away from my house, and there's a home base there. Kitty's got one at the home. I just did a radio check, came in loud and clear. So these are a must when you live in the bush, especially when you walk alone. Make sure, get yourself a 2-way radio and check into them. Make sure that they work, long distances, and check your reviews and stuff. Now, something else that I always take with me is this. This is tape, ribbon tape. It's not even tape, it's just a ribbon. So, you see it's bright pink. So if I somehow get lost, or if snowstorm starts, or if I get lost in the bush somewhere, and I feel like, I'm running around and walking around in circles, what I'll do is I'll rip off a piece, tie it to a tree, and then, another, 20, 30, 40 feet, maybe even more, tie another one, so your trail that you used, and you're not doing circles, okay? If if your radio dies or your phone dies, always carry a roll of ribbon with you in the bush. If you're even out ATVing or snowmobiling, and you don't really know, where you are, and your machine breaks down and you leave it there, just tie ribbons all the way to where you're walking. Hopefully, eventually, you run out to a road or something like that, and you can always follow your ribbons back. So, just a little tip. When you're out in the bush, make sure you have these little items. It'll really, really help you if you ever get lost or you know, if you ever lose contact with somebody at home base there. So, I don't know, it's just a little tip that I use anyway. Might help you someday.